What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tip-Offs and Kickoffs podcast, our very first podcast. We got a lot of exciting stuff going on. I'm your co-host, D. Wells.
I'm your co-host, Jay, a.k.a. Josker, man.
Yeah. We're your co-host, and we got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. We kind of want to give you guys an introduction, let you know who we are, what the podcast is going to be. Some of it's going to be, a lot of it's going to be sports talk, MLB, NFL, NBA, a little bit of NASCAR, WNBA. We're going to do headlines. A lot of interesting stuff we're going to talk about. But go ahead, Jay. Introduce them. Let them know who you are.
All right, man. I'm Jay, man, a.k.a. Josker. From Marion, 765. Shout out to all my boys down there in M-Town. Go Giants, baby. A little background on myself. I'm originally from St. Pete, Florida, Tampa area, all on the same peninsula. But grew up in Marion, up north, between Fort Wayne and Indianapolis. Yeah, man. I've been a sports guy all my life. I've done it all, man. I swam. I played baseball, did football, did soccer, did track. Was really good at track. I hooped, not in high school. Marion High School is known for its championships and the most championships in the whole entire state of Indiana. So you got to meet the criteria to play for them, and I knew I wasn't part of that. There's no way I could make it. Anyways, yeah, man. I just grew up from this small town called Marion, and, we're just everybody from there sports heads. So, yeah, man. That's all about me, man. Go ahead, Dustin.
Yeah. So I grew up I was born in Arizona. I grew up in Fort Wayne. I went to R. Nelson Snyder High School, baby. Otherwise known as just Snyder High School. But, yeah, I did a lot of sports, too. I played a lot of flag football, played a little bit of middle school football. I did not play football in high school. But I ran cross country, I wrestled, I ran track. I did a little bit of baseball when I was younger as a kid, but yeah, mainly it was cross country, wrestling, and track. I was voted most athletic for my senior class. And there ain't no way. Dude, I'm thinking now, bro. I'm thinking now, right now. Dude, I couldn't even go run a mile, bro. It's been so long. But yeah, I've always been a sports guy, too. Growing up, watching, a lot of NFL, NBA, MLB, a lot of NASCAR. I've always kind of been, pretty big into sports and stuff and reading headlines and all that good stuff. I went to college for a little bit to run cross country, but that just didn't turn out. I mean, college ain't for me. So, what you want to get? Yes, sirs. What you want to get into today, bro?
Pull up the footage from the other night.
All
right. We need to see that. We
you.
need the world to see this.
There's about a 9-second difference shot clock and game clock. Gildas Alexander spins, pulls up.
See, he can't make that on Nim hard. He's giving him that Nim hell, man. Nim hell.
There goes Haliburton.
Hold on.
Boom! That's crazy! Bro, he is so clutch, bro. That is crazy.
Oh, man.
That is wild, dude. That's crazy.
It's nuts. Look, man. That man Tyrese has did that in every series since the playoffs started. It's crazy because ever since came out and they said he is overrated, he's been showing he's underrated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, dude has just been going off. He's like, look, it came to a point where it's like, we're going to give him the ball when it's time to handle business. And when they give him the ball, he gets that game winner. That's what brings in conversation. See, that's what brings in the conversation where is Tyrese going to be one of the greats for the Pacers? of all time.
Yeah. So do you think? Yeah. So if they win a championship, right? Like they win the NBA Finals. Do you think that would make him the best Pacer of all time, better than Reggie Miller?
I couldn't put him above Reggie. Definitely top 3. I would have to say Reggie, J.O., and then Tyrese for now. Yeah. But Tyrese just needs a couple more All-Stars under his belt and turn this team into a dynasty. Now, if we go back again, then we're going to have to talk about it because he's taken us to 2 Eastern Conference Finals straight. 2 years straight. We've been in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
You know, and we were dealing with some injuries last year. You know, got swept by Boston. We're not going to talk about it. That's old news. But, I mean, we've been the underdogs this whole time. I mean, the Bucks, underdog. Cavaliers, we were supposed to get swept. It was only supposed to go 5 games with the Knicks, and the Knicks were supposed to win. And we just been beating the crap out of everybody. On the road, too.
Yeah.
We're beating them in their house. Yeah. And I know them fans are sick, especially the Knicks in the Madison Square Garden. Like, you're spending at least $600 on a ticket in the nosebleeds, and you're paying that, and you're watching them lose at home.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. So, Tyrese has had so many clutch shots in the playoffs, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of it is the motivation coming from him being the most overrated player, right? That's what they voted on. And, I mean, we're Pacers fans. We knew he wasn't the most overrated player. There's other players out there, bro, that are overrated. But I think a lot of it has to do with his ability to score points, but he would rather pass the ball, his assists. I mean, he is an assist god, dude. He just finds ways to get people open, pass the ball. He's a playmaker. I mean, that's all there is to it. So he was the 3rd player in NBA history to have a 30-point triple-double in the playoffs. Yeah, that's wild. Bro, like, we are making history out here. Think about all these comebacks, too, bro. We're always down. Yeah. We're always down going into, like, the 4th quarter on these big comebacks, bro. Like, bad. Mm-hmm. Like, I remember I watched that game last night, and I remember looking at my buddy, and I go, look, I said, we're only down 12. I said to you in the beginning of the game, if we're down 15 or less, we are going to come back. And he thought I was crazy. He thought I was crazy, bro. And we did it.
And we can come back and win. We've done it multiple times. I think the Pacers have the best, like, team overall, as in, like, the chemistry, for one, and just, like, the camaraderie. Like, all the guys work, and they're all about it. And they don't give up, bro. Yeah. Like, they'll be down 20, but they're still going to be full court pressing the whole entire game. They don't care. You know what I mean? Like, we get a couple bad calls, but all the guys up there don't put their heads down. They keep it going. They're like, look, man, we've done it before. I mean, Neesmith popped off, 7 points? 7 points in, 10 seconds?
Yeah, in the 4th? You talking about in the 4th quarter? Yeah.
Yeah, like, crazy. Bro, like, that's crazy. Like, it's just, and that's the thing. Like, we have no, I guess they say, superstars, which I think Tyrese and Pascal are definitely superstars, in my opinion. I do too.
And they're underrated superstars. Like, I mean, Tyrese gets a lot of, attention, media attention, but, like, Pascal, like, he deserved that Eastern Conference Finals, bro. Like,
100%.
MVP. Like, he went off, bro. He's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
So this last game, we had Pascal with 19, Neesmith with 10, Miles Turner 15, Nembhard 14, Tyrese 14, TJ with 9, Mathurin 5, Shepard 3, Bryant with 5, and then, bro, Obi Toppin 17 points.
Talk about it. Look,
I don't do too much betting, But I definitely told you, I said, I'm going to put Obi Toppin 15 points. You were like, nah, you're crazy. I'm like, nah, I think it's going to be Obi Toppin night. Well, I didn't expect him to hit 2 or 3 threes, and that man hit 5. He was on fire, bro. He was on fire.
Yeah, I like Obi, man. Like Obi is one of the fan favorites in this organization. We all love him, and man, he's just always so fun to watch. Like from the dunks to the alley oops, to the 3-point shot. Like I'm glad he developed that because he was never really known as a shooter, just as good defender and a great finisher. You know what I mean? But man, I'm glad he's like stepping it up. And yeah, I mean, we're seeing why we extended him last year, and he deserves to stay here. I mean, I'm glad we kept him, and a lot of people were down him, like, he's not all that. Man, Obi Toppin could play the 1 through the 5. They could sub that man in anywhere, and he could defend and get it right, and that's why I like him. He's a good dude, brings a lot to the team, man.
38, right? What was it? 38 from SGA?
Yeah, he had 38.
Yeah, 38. 17 from Jalen Williams. Lou Dort, 15. Bro, Alex Caruso with 11.
Bro,
that's
man,
crazy.
People don't look. People forget. Alex Caruso was part of that championship team in the bubble with LeBron and all them. He was there for that. Caruso has always been a spark plug, and you could always count on him for threes, man. But you can see now. So obviously went from the Lakers, went to the Bulls, and then they traded him up in the middle for Giddey.
Mm-hmm.
Giddey got traded, but man, you can tell Caruso's real happy being in Oklahoma. He loves it, man. I mean, he really gets to show off his true potential, and that's the thing about the Thunder too. They're no one's selfish on that team either. That's why they kind of compare them to us because they're young. They pass the ball a lot, and no one's selfish.
Yeah. What's crazy to me, bro, is that first half we had. What'd they say? I think it was like 12 or 15 turnovers, bro.
Yeah.
They stole the ball 12 in the first half, dude. What's crazy is they only had, what'd they say, 9 total points off of the turnovers.
Yeah.
And for them to only hold them to, I think it was 9 points, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild, man. I mean, it comes back to them comparing to us. Their defense is just as good as ours too. Like Lou Dort, fire, good defender.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Williams, good defender.
Jalen Williams, yep.
And Nembhard, man, dude, he locked SGA up all game.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Nembhard is known for shutting these guys down, and man, that's the thing, man. We turn the ball over. They can't score, and then they're not turning the ball over, but we're shutting them down. It's going to eventually balance out.
Yeah. And
we just had to heat up at the end of the game. But they also hit some very big shots. And I'm just like, man, it's getting kind of crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I thought there for a second. I was like, man, it's going to be hard to come back on this one. When they were down 9, I think it was, with a minute 40 something left, I'm like, ooh, it's getting down to the nitty gritty.
They get instantly hot. When it's the last couple minutes of the game, they get hot. Miles Turner with that. Miles Turner said, "Hold up, the bank is open."
Yeah, bro, that was wild.
The bank is open.
But we got to pay him. We got to find a way to pay him.
I agree. 100%.
I mean, this is a championship team. This is. Yeah. We got to find a way to pay Miles because he's a huge asset to the Pacers. I know they said reportedly that they were gonna. The Pacers said that they were going to. Nothing's been confirmed yet, but we gotta figure out a way to pay the luxury tax, pay him, make sure he comes back, you know?
Yeah, straight up. You know, Pacers organization, y'all got to pay Miles and keep the team together. We don't need to release anybody. We just need pay the luxury tax, get it out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Miles, you deserve to get paid. You deserve to get paid. I want you to get paid, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, we couldn't pay him the max. But look, hopefully they can do like 3 years, $100 million, give you some real estate on Mass Avenue. We gonna work with you, man. They got to work with you somehow. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they got to figure it out because, man, Miles Turner has been a true pacer. Been here for 10 years, man. Like, I remember seeing this dude when I was in high school when he got drafted. Got drafted to the Pacers, man. Was my favorite Pacer ever since. And it's crazy, man. And Miles is a good dude, man. Like, he does a lot for the community. He does so much. He has so many organizations. You know, he holds the Turner block down, takes care of those tickets. Dude, he's just a good dude, man. He is a down-to-earth guy, man. Like, for the people, man.
Yeah. And that's what we need. I did want to cover the Fever, though, too. So, the injuries, right? So, wasn't there I heard something about there's a hardship exception because Caitlin Clark's hurt, Sophie Cunningham's hurt, and I don't know if there's anybody else hurt, but I know when he dropped below, 10 players healthy?
10 healthy players.
Yeah, 10 healthy players.
You fall into the emergency hardship exception, which with that, we ended up picking up Aaron McDonald.
Yeah.
We got to have the players. We got to play. We got to have them in row. You know, and she's not that bad. She played for the Sparks, and I think the Dream drafted her, if I'm not mistaken. I know she went to Arizona. But yeah, I mean, like, we gotta maintain this because, like, to be honest, man, the Fever's a championship team too.
Oh yeah,
and
100%.
The Fever brings in a lot of money to Indianapolis, and we can't like afford to be bad because we got people flying in from across the country to come see them play.
Yeah,
shout out
to Caitlin Clark. I was gonna say specifically Caitlin Clark. You know, and these other girls on the team, bro. I mean, you got Lexi Hull, you got Kelsey Mitchell,
Leah Boston,
Natasha Howard. I mean, you know these are some dogs, but you know, a majority of the people fly in from all around the world to watch Caitlin Clark play. Man, that's just what it is. You know. And ticket prices, like, compared to any other WNBA game, is outrageous. I mean, you're talking $100, $150 nosebleed tickets to go to a Fever game at home. But you go to, like, a Chicago Sky game or wherever, 10, 15, $20, you know. Hell, they're probably paying people to come watch the WNBA.
Man, no, I definitely... It's crazy you said it because I actually heard from my resources in Chicago that they were paying people to go to these games, and I thought it was I thought he was lying, but like, nah, man, I did my digging, and yeah, I mean, dude, they definitely were paying people to go to these games. That's kind of crazy, man. But hey, I can't clown because. Before Caitlin Clark got here, we were in the same boat.
Yeah. No, you're right.
We were in the same boat, man. I mean, dude, bro, you damn near can sit courtside for $100.
Yeah.
Why'd they get blown out by 30 points?
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and pay $100. I'm just gonna wear a different jersey every time. Nah, I played.
Oh man.
But yeah, man.
But yeah, shout out to Caitlin Clark.
Shout out to Caitlin, man.
You know, Indiana Fever. We're rooting for him. I heard too. I don't know what the head coach. I don't know what she's got going on, but she's not gonna be able to make it to the Chicago Sky game tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Something personal going on. I guess Austin Kelly is gonna be the head coach for the time being. But yeah, shout out to them, man. I mean, we're all rooting for them, Indy.
Yeah. She has personal reason going on, right?
Yeah, something personal. They didn't really disclose the information, which it's personal, but
hopefully they get it done.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get it done.
Yeah.
I mean, as of now, they're favored. The Fever are favored.
Yeah.
Almost 200.
What about Corbin Burns and that Tommy John surgery he's got going on? Get well
that
soon.
Man, he has to seek medical attention.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy John is no joke. A lot of pitchers have to have it, but man, that's gonna hurt them.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean,
you have to bring up a pitcher from. Yeah. They're about to bring up a pitcher from AAA now. I mean, and it's gonna be in his hands because, man, I mean, the Diamondbacks. They're decent. I mean, they were not as good as they were a couple years ago, but they're contenders. They're probably gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah,
most likely.
I mean, they're playing the Reds right now, and the Reds are up, I think, 13-1.
Yeah, I wonder if Corbin Burns is supposed to pitch tonight. No, that's
but for real though, I mean, get well. I hope he gets well. I mean, because some pitchers
I'm
don't.
for a speedy recovery, man.
Yeah, some pitchers don't come back from that. Some do. I mean, it's throwing baseballs 100 mile an hour takes a lot of stress on your arms, man, your shoulders. It's it's no joke. So
hopefully they figure it out though, man. Because I don't know. I'd hate to see a franchise like that, get toasted from that. Because there's a couple teams that are doing that same thing. Every 5 games, that pitcher, whoever they're bringing up for him, has to show up. And there's a lot of baseball left, but them losses matter, man.
Yeah,
them losses matter. That's big, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run through a little bit of game scores from yesterday. Giants 5-4. Angels end up winning 5-4 to the Mariners. Athletics 5-4 to the Orioles. Mets won 4-2 against the Rockies. Cardinals beat the Dodgers 5-0. That's wild. Blue Jays 6-4 against the Twins. Astros end up beating the Guardians 4-2. Padres, baby. San Diego Padres beat the Brewers 2-0. White Sox beat the Royals 7-2. You got the Reds winning against the Diamondbacks. Tigers beating the Cubs. Nationals beating the Rangers. Yankees beating the Red Sox 9-6. Pirates beating the Phillies 5-4. And Tampa Bay Rays beating the Marlins 4-3.
There we go.
Let's
get into that Rays game.
Rays game. Okay. Let's look at it here. What we got? Cabrera had 5 strikeouts.
Yeah, that's
Lopez 2 RBIs this is for the Marlins. Ramirez 1. So let's see what Tampa Bay got here. Jonathan Aranda 2 RBIs. Jake Mangum 1. Zach Littell 4 strikeouts. Put a few different pitchers in.
Yeah, we got a pretty young, like an up and coming bullpen. Man. Obviously, Shane McClanahan being out kind of hurts us a little bit, but our offense makes up for it. Like, our pitchers aren't terrible; they get the job done. But man, here in a couple of years, we're going to develop. We're going to figure it out. But as far as the batting lineup, we're good, man. I mean, we work well as a team. I don't know. What sucks about the Rays is we don't have a real home field advantage. because back from the hurricanes last year, they wiped off the roof of Tropicana Field, which is their home stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're playing in Tampa at the Yankees Springfield, and it's like, man, St. Pete. So what a lot of people don't know, Tropicana Field, it's in St. Pete, Florida, right in the hood. All right, right there, center of the city. And man, those games would be packed out. You got people that live around there. It's going to the games. It would be packed out. But like, people aren't driving all the way to Tampa from St. Pete to go to those games. Some people will, but I don't know. They just don't get the full crowd or the capacity like they would at Tropicana, because it doesn't hold as much there at the spring training.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know it was in the hood. That's wild.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like right across the street from Projects.
That'd be a party, bro.
Yeah, they be getting down out there, man. They get down. But we ain't worried about the Marlins, though, man. Marlins, man, they know they ain't seen the playoffs.
Yeah,
they done for, man.
Yeah, they're definitely on the critical condition list, bro. That's for sure. They're in critical condition. They might need to seek medical attention.
Very, very soon. Very soon. We can talk about the Padres, though, man. Let's talk about your Padres.
Yeah. Dylan Cease right now, our main pitcher right now, because Michael King's injured. He's on the IL 15 right now. But yeah, man. I mean, 2-0. Fernando Tatis. Jackson Merrill was a great pickup.
Oh yeah, he was for sure.
Yeah, they play good ball, man. I mean, they're 36 and 26. They're second in the NL West right now. But I mean, I could see him going all the way. I think they got the talent for it. We just got to make sure everybody stays healthy. Baseball, especially, man. Like, you get a starting pitcher or like one of your best hitters, and they get injured, bro. It's so hard to win games. I'm hoping Michael King comes back pretty soon. But yeah. What about the Cubs? The Cubs losing to the Tigers, bro.
Man, Tigers, I mean, they're legit, man.
They're the best team in the MLB right now.
Tigers are legit. I mean, not to mention Tariq Skubal was pitching last night yesterday, and he's the best pitcher in the MLB.
You think so?
Hands down, he's the best pitcher in the MLB, 100%.
Yeah,
he's good. He's second right now in strikeouts.
Yeah,
and his WHIP, he's second in the WHIP. His ERA is 10, which his ERA is 2.16, which is pretty good. He's 6-2 on his win-loss record. He's positive.
Yeah.
I don't know. He gets the job done, man. And Detroit they're all young, man. They're all young guys. I think the vet on that team is probably Javier Baez. He's the vet. That dude's been all around. Hell, speaking of him, he's starting to have a better season. I think he went to the Tigers last year and then blew up. He's just I don't know. They were sending him back and forth from AAA because he couldn't even hit a ball.
That's crazy.
I'm just dude, he couldn't even hit a beach ball with a bat. That's how bad it was. I'm just man, get it together, bro. Dude, you play good. And he has a ring from the Chicago Cubs. He has a ring back in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. He won with the Cubs back in 2016. And then after that, he's just bouncing around. But, I don't know. I think the Cubs are good too, but Detroit, man, they really want it. They got far in the playoffs last year, and it was a heartbreaking defeat and got knocked out. I think this year, they're screw it. We're going all the way. Let's get this stuff done. And man, yeah, they're good. They're cold. I mean, bro, when they're in Detroit, they don't lose. I think they have the best home record too.
Do they?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the best home record.
It would be nice to see a Detroit, the city, come home with a championship. I mean, hell, I think everybody thought the Lions last year were going to go and, potentially win a Super Bowl, but unfortunately for them, that didn't happen. But, yeah, like I said, it'd be cool to see Detroit, get a championship. Who do you think's the best hitter in the league?
Aaron Judge, by far.
Man, Jacob Wilson's up there. Trey Turner. Yeah, but I would probably have to go with Aaron Judge, man. It's just
Aaron
he
Judge
is a freak, bro. He's a freak, dude.
Yeah, he is. I mean,
That's
dude,
crazy.
it's just crazy.
What about
you're that tall and you can hit like that?
Yeah, dude. That strikeout zone's huge, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So who do you think is the best home run hitter in the league?
Might have to give that to him too.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Shohei Ohtani. That's my opinion, though. I think Shohei Ohtani is a better home run hitter.
I don't know, man. I mean, he's definitely top 3.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can definitely.
Well, so wait. So I know he had the Tommy John surgery too. When are they supposed to let him pitch again?
Dude, I don't think they're going to. I don't think they want to risk that.
Yeah,
they don't. He's not even playing in the outfield.
He's not playing in the outfield? What?
No, he's playing DH. He's designated hitter, bro. Yeah, he ain't got nothing going on, man. That's why he's like he just be in the whenever they're out playing defense, he's in the dugout sleeping, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Somebody caught slipping the other day when there was sleeves off the Yankees. He was sitting there nodding off, sleeping in the dugout. But apparently, he's a new father, so that could be.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he's a new father. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, dude, what's crazy is that what did he get? Like, $700 million deal with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, dude. Yeah, because I think he gets like $2 million per year or like per season, and then like I think it said like 60 something million.
10-year deal for $700 million, 10 years.
Yeah.
But like they pay it off little by little.
Yeah, and then just little by little. But dude, there's so much money in baseball.
Oh yeah,
bro, $700 million, dude. I don't even know. I don't even think I could spend $700 million in a lifetime.
Yeah. So for like 10 years though, I don't know. That's just like hell. Well, there's basketball players like Tyrese. I think he makes what, $250 in 5 years, or 250 in 5 years.
Yeah,
like on a max. I mean, bro, basketball is going to end up being that way. Jaren Jackson Jr. is probably going to be the first super max player. And dude, I guarantee he's going to be making 70, 80 million a year. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say he's going to be making like 70, 80 million.
That's crazy.
He's probably going to be the first. He's probably going to be the next person with the biggest contract in the NBA. He just made all defensive team again.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. He's definitely good.
Yeah, he's good. Hey, and he's an Indianapolis native.
Yes, he is. Yes, sir. What high school did he go to?
Park Tudor.
Park Tudor.
Yeah, he's
man. I was gonna say I ain't even heard of that.
Yeah, that's a private school. Private school by Broad Ripple. He's a suburban.
Definitely got to be a private school, bro. Because I've lived here all my life. I ain't never heard of that high school.
His dad played in the NBA though. So there's a little money right there. But yeah, he went from Park Tudor, and then he went to La Lamere, which is that prep academy up north where like a bunch of different NBA players have went, and that's where he like finished it off, and then went to Michigan State, and then they drafted him.
Yeah.
Drafted him to the Grizzlies, man. That's the lineage, man.
The lineage.
Do you know who else went to Michigan State that went to the Grizzlies too? He didn't get drafted by him. Zach Randolph.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he didn't get drafted to the Grizzlies, but he went to Michigan State.
Yeah.
Big body, Indiana native. Went
Indiana
to my
native,
high
yeah.
school.
Marion High School, baby.
Yeah, went to Marion High School, and hey, man, Memphis is crazy, man. I mean, Jaren Jackson Jr. is right where he needs to be.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
He's right where he needs to be, man.
Yeah. What about John Morant? What about John Morant? He's got to stay healthy, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's so fun to watch.
I know.
Plays,
I'd say he's probably the most athletic player in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to be the most athletic player in the league. I mean, you can throw LeBron in there.
Yeah. Ant-Man.
But yeah, Ant-Man. But dude, watching him play is crazy.
Jalen Zion, bro. I mean, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, he's he's just
they're always dealing with injuries, man. What's going on? I just don't get what's going on. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how these guys deal with these injuries. Like, they need to hit up the king. They need to hit LeBron and be like, dude, what do you do to keep your body right? Because LeBron's never had a major injury like that. So he's doing something right. He's at 40 years old, almost averaging a triple-double, and these young guys are getting hurt.
Yeah, that's crazy, too. Because
they need to figure it out.
The fact that he's never had a major injury is wild.
Yeah.
It's absolutely wild.
And he used to play damn near 40 minutes a game.
Yeah.
Used to do that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, they got to figure it out. Because if not, they're going to have to do something. The Grizzlies are going to have to do something. I mean, granted, they did make the play-in, got beat, but they're in the rebuilding status too. I mean, hell, Zach Edey's okay, man. Like, he's going to develop eventually. He'll probably eventually get really good. But man, they just gotta get a better chemistry going, and Ja just needs to stay healthy, and then they can definitely do damage.
Yeah,
because I mean they got good players like Desmond Bane, another Indiana native from Richmond. I mean, dude's a knockdown 3-point shooter, cold. But man, they just don't. They don't have the depth. Their bench is not good.
Yeah, and that's probably part of the reason why Ja got hurt. I mean, playing, 40, 45 minutes a game, bro. I mean, you do that all season long. You're just asking for somebody to get hurt.
Yeah,
that's a lot, man. That's a lot to be asking a player to do. But you have we got Giannis at the Bucks. Is he staying?
Gone, bro.
You think he's gone?
He gone, bro. The Greek freak is out of there.
I think he's gonna stay, bro. I think he's gonna stay.
Nah, I doubt it, bro. I doubt it. Man. It's he can stay, but they ain't. They might as well get ready and say, "Hey, we ain't going to the playoffs." Dame's gone. Dame's gonna be gone all next year. He's out.
Yeah,
he's leaving next. His contract's done next year. After next year, he's out. But who knows if he's gonna come back playing the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be rolling the dice trying to pick him up. But Giannis did all he could for Milwaukee, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
He's done all he can. He brought him a championship. Man, I don't know. I don't know what they want more from Giannis, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's done his due diligence, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So if you think Giannis is gonna go, where do you think he's gonna go? Think he's gonna go to Lakers?
There's just rumors that people are saying Houston. People are saying Chicago, which I don't see that happening. He ain't
I could see him go.
I
could see him going to Houston.
I mean, they'd have to give up a lot, though. but they could give enough for him. Now he could go to the Lakers. I mean, I think the Lakers could afford it. The Lakers could definitely give stuff for him.
Bro, if you have Giannis, LeBron, and Luka Doncic all on the same team, bro.
Yeah. That's gonna be nuts, man.
That's a superstar team right there.
But you want to hear something even crazier? Oklahoma has the most future picks in the whole entire league. I'm pretty sure they have 2 or 3 first-round picks this coming up draft.
What?
Yeah. So from when they traded off KD, James Harden, Westbrook, Paul George, they were just building up draft picks from years. Yeah, I think they're gonna have the most picks for the next 5 years. They're stacked, bro. They was prepared for the future.
That's crazy.
You know, imagine if there's like, look, we'll give you 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years. Give you, I don't even know, Isaiah Hartenstein, pack of Newports, and a 40 for Giannis. All right, like, hey man, you ready? Oklahoma, baby. The Greek freak is here. But dude, if you like, that's crazy though. I mean, it obviously I didn't hear nothing about it. I'm just making that up. But we didn't think Luka was going to the Lakers. After seeing that, anything could happen, bro. Anything could happen in this NBA draft.
That's crazy.
And the whole, like
the fact that the fact that the Lakers didn't go to the NBA Finals this year,
it's kind of crazy.
Like that team is stacked, bro.
Well, they just don't got a big man though. That's all they're missing.
Yeah. I mean, you got Luka, you got Austin Reeves, you got the King. I just don't get it, bro. I really don't. I mean, I know they didn't have a big man, but their ability to score is absolutely insane.
It'd be different if Luka actually played defense too, though.
Yeah, that man will just let somebody go by him. He don't even play defense.
I'm kind of surprised because, LeBron has always been a competitor. It's like, I don't know, LeBron need to get on him. Maybe he's gonna get on him in the offseason, but look, dude, I need you to start D'ing up because defense wins championships.
Yeah, it does.
Look at these games.
Look at the Pacers, bro. Look at the Pacers right now.
Yeah, literally. It's as simple as that. I mean, hell, who knows how much time LeBron could be done this year? I personally don't think he will be. But
yeah,
he could. And come close to the season, he can announce the retirement. But I don't know. I honestly and I truly think LeBron wants another championship on his way out. I think so.
Yeah.
I honestly think the Lakers are going to make some crazy changes this season. You watch. I'm calling it right now. They're going to do some crazy stuff. Because, man, there's a lot of people up for free agency this coming up season. A lot of people.
Yeah.
I think everybody on the Brooklyn Nets, except 2 people, are on their contract here.
That's wild.
Yeah, man, it's nuts, bro.
Oh, let's see what else has been going on. Oh, did you hear Pac-Man Jones got arrested? This man can't stay out of trouble. This man cannot stay out of trouble. Yeah, he got arrested. He got arrested for public. He had public intox, assaulting a police officer or a probation officer, and disorderly conduct is what he got charged for. I don't know what officer? Exactly. That's what it. Yeah, that's what he got charged for. What the hell is the
probation officer drunk? Is he? Maybe previously
it said police officer / or a probation officer. So I don't know if it was an actual police officer or if it was his probation officer. But
Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah, drunk and being stupid.
He couldn't even get past the Cincinnati Bridge.
He couldn't. He got arrested in Covington, Kentucky.
He was on his way to get across that bridge. He couldn't even get there, man.
Chris Conley, wide receiver, veteran wide receiver. He's retiring, and he's going to film school. So I don't know if he's going to be like wanting to be an actor or something. I don't really know, but that was the headline today. Chris Conley retiring,
What's
going
he
to
trying
film
to film?
school.
It's the real question.
I don't know how to catch a football.
Shout out to him, man. Chasing your dreams, bro.
Hey,
You don't have a backup plan, man.
once you get out of the professional sports, it's like it's not even necessarily that you got all this money. I mean, they got all this money, they can do whatever they want to do, But I feel like it's really hard for athletes at the professional level to just retire and not do anything, I mean, when you're competing at that level and, all the practices and all of the stuff that they got to go through, media, training sessions, physical therapy, I mean, they're constantly busy, they're constantly busy. So when you just retire, it's like, all right, we're done with you, It's like, what do you're gonna get the itch to do something, you know what I mean? You gotta fill that void, But
that's good for him though, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm proud of him. Like, keep it going, bro. Hey, big bro, keep getting that paper, keep stacking it. Don't let nothing come between it. I respect it, man.
Yeah.
Respect. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Congratulations. That's amazing. Aaron Rodgers to go to the Steelers, bro. What?
Oh, man.
I tell you what, one of my favorite coaches is Mike Tomlin.
Good dude.
I'm a Chargers fan, diehard Chargers fan. But Mike Tomlin coaches good football. Mike Tomlin is a great coach. And that's why he's been at Pittsburgh for so long. Because, I mean, him and the owner, they got a good relationship. But, yeah, Mike Tomlin, bro, he's a G. But in the last couple years, they've had, or at least last year, they had Russell Wilson. They had Justin Fields. Like, they couldn't figure out who was going to start. Yeah. And then now this year, they're bringing on Aaron Rodgers. Make up your mind, bro. Which quarterback you want? Can't just be switching like that all the time, bro. I mean, I'm rooting for Aaron Rodgers, bro, because that sucks, man. First game, first play of the season. Tear your Achilles. Like, critical condition, bro. Definitely on the critical condition list last year. Needs to seek medical attention.
They was like, Pittsburgh was like, look, man, I know y'all don't want to be here. We gonna send you both to New York, to both the New York teams. So Wilson, they ain't really sent him. Wilson went to the Giants.
Yeah.
And Fields went to the Jets.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers is crazy. I think they're gonna be really good as long as he don't get hurt. I mean, but I don't know.
No stopping the psychedelic. No stopping the psychedelic, man. I'm surprised, man. I thought he was gonna be done and join up on Team McAfee.
Yeah, I could see it.
This is pretty crazy. That's the plan.
Yeah, eventually. But I don't think Aaron Rodgers is done. I don't even think after this year he's going to be done. I think he's going to play a couple more years. I don't think he should. I mean, he's healthy, but, like he just tore his Achilles. I obviously understand, you don't want to go out on first game, first play, you tear your Achilles. Like, you don't want your, reputation to be that, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way you went out in the NFL. But, yeah, obviously he's playing this year, but I think he's gonna go one more year. I really do. I don't think he's gonna stop in Pittsburgh. But
You see that tweet from Le'Veon Bell? That man said, since they signed Aaron Rodgers, I want to come out of retirement and play alongside Antonio Brown.
Oh, that's crazy. You know how crazy that would be? What if that actually happened, bro?
I'd be pissed, bro.
You think
Antonio Brown still could play, though?
Antonio Brown?
Yeah, you think he still could do it?
Oh, yeah.
I think so, too.
Oh, yeah. So. Dude, Antonio Brown is just one of those super naturally athletic wide receivers, man. Like, he could go out there and run routes at, 50 years old and still be making cornerbacks look bad. So, the Colts. Let's talk about the Colts. So, AR, did you hear he's already hurt? Shoulder injury?
Yeah.
Bro.
So, man, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, but, I cheer for the Colts secondly, because that's the hometown team. But, people over here, people have been doubting Richardson and talking real bad on him. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I still stick up for that dude. Because I hear all the time all the slander put on his name. But, man, I can't keep sticking up for you, big dog. You got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what he's doing with his injuries. Maybe it's all the Uber Eats he be getting, man. Maybe he just be getting too much that Big Sharks, man, or something, man. I mean, I know I saw him on an interview talking about he Uber Eats every day. He's a new father, so I don't know if you knew he's gonna have Richardson Sr. on his back this year.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know, man.
He just can't stay healthy, and I think one of the biggest reasons why is because he consistently tries to do too much, like acting like he's in college again. It's like, bro, you like trucking a linebacker in college is way different than trying to go head up with a linebacker in the NFL. Like, quarterbacks don't do that. Like, they just don't do that. Like, you're going to get hurt. They hit 10 times harder. Like, they're quicker, they're faster. Like, and they don't care. They're in the NFL, bro. That's why they're there. They will hit you, and they don't care if they get hurt. Like, they're just there. They're going to hit you, I know, like, he's had, several injuries, and when he came back that last time, and because I was giving him the benefit of the doubt too, when he came back, bro, and he tapped out of the game because he was tired, that's the point where I was like, all right, I'm done with AR, bro. I'm done. Because, bro, I mean, you get paid millions of dollars to play a game, right? Like, I understand there's things that happen, right? Like Lamar Jackson going back, having cramps. Really, we know he had to go back there and take a shit. Like, we know. I ain't pulling no Paul Pierce. Like, we get it, right? But when you just say, like, oh, I'm tired, bro, like, I lose respect. I lose a little bit of respect for you because it's like, dude, these people come out here and they pay money to watch you play, right? Like, your fans followed you from college to the NFL, all the Colts fans, season tickets, everybody there watching you. And then you tap out of a game because you're tired. Bro, come on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
It ain't cheap to go to Colts games either, man. It's expensive.
Yeah, it's
not to mention they're all spending their money on the Lord's Day. Like, at this point, I'd rather go to church, bro. Yeah. I'd rather go to church at this point, bro. Forget that, bro. He's like, you want to go Colts game? Nah, I'm going to church, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you go and watch AR play, you can get your church in while you're there. Just, give him a pray for a speedy recovery because he's always hurt.
Man, I hate that for him, dude.
Yeah, I know.
But he brought it on himself, though. I mean, especially the tapping out stuff. There's no excuse. That was stupid. And that put a lot that put a weird taste in a lot of people's mouth. No Diddy. When he did that, because everybody's thinking how we're thinking. Like, it's BS. You get paid too much money to tap out. You should be in the shape. But
Yeah.
I don't doubt he was tired. I mean, dude was running the ball consistently, but bro, you better kneel the ball or tell coach to take a timeout. Don't sub yourself. Don't walk off the field, bro. This ain't high school ball.
Yeah.
These guys will take you out.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
think
beat this.
the only way that I see AR being anything for the Colts is, dynasty, quarterback, whatever, is they got to do the exact same thing that the Ravens did with Lamar. Because if you remember, Lamar was kind of the same way. He wasn't getting hurt, but they started to figure out him running the ball all the time, right?
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing is with these running quarterbacks is you're not going to get somebody, even if they're the fastest player in the league, the most agile player in the league as a quarterback, you're not just going to run the ball all the time and get away with it. Teams will figure it out and they will switch up their defensive coordination, right? And play you how you play them, right? And they'll figure it out and then they'll beat you. So they have to somehow find a way, train him to be more of a pocket passer, because if he can't stay in the pocket and make really good throws while under pressure, that's gonna be the make or break for AR, in my opinion. But
no, 100% correct, man. I mean, he has a lot to prove to all of these diehard Indiana fans. I mean, the Colts have been bad for a while. But, man, they will spend that money to come see them lose. There are still some die-hard fans out there for the Colts, I don't know. He just going to have to prove himself. He's going to have to prove that he's valuable to this team.
Yeah.
Also, them picking up Tyler Warren is a big deal. I mean, now that's another weapon that...
Huge weapon.
A huge weapon that they can use because, I mean, man, Mo Alley Cox, man, he's not good, man. Mo Alley Cox, no. He's not that good. But you putting an extra body out there for him to pass, man, they're gonna have good chemistry. I mean, dude, the Colts have always been known to have good tight ends. I mean, Dallas Clark, Indianapolis' own Jack Doyle from Cathedral. Shout out to the Fighting Irish out there. I mean, Jack Doyle was a beast, bro. Him and Andrew Luck had crazy chemistry. I mean, it's nuts.
I feel like every team has to have a good tight end, right? Okay, look, last year you got Dallas Goedert and you got Travis Kelce. Okay, two dogs, right? I mean, look at other teams that are really good. Look at the Ravens. You got Mark Andrews. Okay, you got San Francisco was pretty good last year. You got George Kittle.
Yeah.
I feel like for anybody to be a really good championship team, especially to have a really good offense, you gotta have a good tight end. So yeah, Tyler Warren is definitely a really good pickup, and I'm interested to see what the Colts can do this year with him.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting what they do. I mean, they got a roster of quarterbacks, bro. I mean, not to mention they picked up Riley Leonard, Notre Dame. I mean, he probably only gonna play preseason. I mean, he ain't gonna actually play.
Yeah, unless we get hurt. Yeah.
But, I mean, they definitely could have got a better quarterback. But hey, we're not gonna get into.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not a Colts fan, but shout out to Riley Leonard, man. Go ahead and get you that bag, bro. But you're gonna be preseason bound. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about the Colts.
So, you want to talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Who you guys picked up and everything?
We signed Shiloh Sanders. got him a job, man. Yeah, man. Got him. Got Tess Johnson, Oregon. He's one of the best wide receivers that was in NCAA. Yeah, we got a lot of good picks, man. Honestly, we're deep in the receiver role. I mean, I feel like every year we're just stacking on stacking underrated wide receivers from college football. I mean, last year we picked up Jalen McMillan from Washington. And he played in the championship game. I mean, he was an absolute dog this year. Got Mike Evans. Chris Godwin. I mean, Chris Godwin just got to stay healthy. Do you remember the like 450-pound lineman from Florida? Big black guy. He's like a defensive tackle.
I don't think
really
so.
big. He was like
450
450 pounds. Big dude,
Jesus.
yeah. We signed him as well. We didn't draft him, but we signed him. But he just went viral because he's like a really big boy.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that our training facility, we can get this man down 100 pounds. Because like we get him down and he converts that into muscle, bro. He could be a beast, man. Yeah. But we cannot throw him out there being that big.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to keep up, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's not gonna be able to play 4 quarters. You know, like they're gonna have to sub him out and stuff. Cause that's heavy, man. Like that's a big dude. 450-pound nose tackle, bro. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's nuts, man.
So we picked up. So the Chargers this year, we picked up Najee Harris. We picked up Dante Jackson. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's a DB.
Yeah.
He had 5 interceptions last year. He's tied for 6th in the league. Our defense is going to be really good again this year. But we picked up Tyler Conklin, another vet for a tight end. Who else did we get? Denzel Perryman we re-signed. Oh, bro, we signed Mike Williams. I'm stoked about that, bro. I'm stoked about that. Because Mike Williams, bro, good. Look, he gets hurt a lot. I wish he didn't, but he is one of those guys that will go up for the ball, and he doesn't care if he gets hurt. He is catching that ball, bro. Like, that's just how he plays. Like, you throw one up in the end zone or just, a deep ball, you just give it to where Mike Williams can just jump up, and he's gonna moss you, bro. One-handed, 2 hands, it don't matter. He's gonna catch that. He's gonna catch that ball. But yeah, I'm really stoked about that. It's another deep threat. And then we picked up Amarion Hampton. We got Trey Harris, the wide receiver. I'm stoked about both of those. So I think they were saying Amarion Hampton and Najee Harris are going to kind of split the workload in the backfield all year, which is cool because that's what we did last year with Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins, which I know J.K. Dobbins gets hurt and stuff, but man, I wish we would have kept him. He's a dog, dude.
So I forgot to mention. Our first pick, we did pick up Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State.
Oh yeah, that's a good pickup.
Yes, we got him. Also, we got Benjamin Mortensen out of Notre Dame. He was projected to be like top 5 picks this year before he ended up getting injured like pretty much most of the season last year. But he's a dog. But we ended up getting him in the 2nd round. I think he's going to be a good asset. We got the vets. We got the vets back there on the defensive side for Tampa Bay. I think the Bucks are going to stay a competitive team. I mean, but we can handle stuff outside the division too. Just ask Philadelphia. And Detroit. They know how we rock. We beat both the teams last year.
You guys did beat them.
They know how we rock. They know how we rock.
You guys beat us too.
Yeah, I mean, they just sleeping, man. They sleeping. But
so we'll go ahead and wrap things up. So I got a couple questions for the end. So who's your Super Bowl picks? What's your Super Bowl pick for this upcoming year?
NFC, I'm gonna have to say my Bucks. I
knew you were gonna say that too.
Why would not, bro?
I should have just asked you, who do you think's gonna go to the AFC? The Super Bowl from the AFC, because I already knew you were gonna say the Bucks, bro.
Okay. As far as the AFC, man, that's just.
So I got Detroit. I got the Lions going, and I got the Chargers going, bro. I got the Chargers going.
See, you're being biased as hell too.
Yeah, but
I think the Bills gonna take it. I think the Bills it's gonna be Bills.
Yeah,
Tampa
that's
Bay.
a good one. That's a good one. Bills, Tampa Bay.
And if it ain't the Bills, it's B more. I'd love to see. Man, Lamar needs a shit, bro. I mean, 2-time MVP, and they still say he's overrated. I don't want to hear that.
Nah.
Beast, man.
I don't know who says that. I don't know who says that, but Lamar ain't overrated. That's for sure.
Steelers fans?
Yeah.
Anybody in Pittsburgh?
That sounds like something somebody would say when they're holding a yellow terrible towel. That's exactly what that sounds like right there. Lamar's overrated.
Shout out to the Bowling family. I'm gonna shout y'all out right now. Real Pittsburgh fans out there, Bowling family, shouting y'all out. But hey, man, we're gonna see what y'all do this year. You got Aaron Rodgers. Shout out to the Bowlings.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's why I think it's either gonna be Bills or Ravens on that side. Probably Bills and Tampa Bay. Man.
I got you. Okay, those are some good picks. So last thing, as far as the NBA Finals go, are we gonna call the janitors and get the brooms out? Are we sweeping?
I think they might take tomorrow. But we're gonna win the next two, so we're gonna be up 3-1.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna get spooky from there. I'll tell you that because they already got us -11.
Yeah,
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Nah, it's gonna be close. I think every game is gonna be pretty close. Pacers in 4, man.
I hope so.
And we're definitely not losing at home. That's for sure.
No, Indianapolis too lit for that.
Yeah.
Do you see what the Thunder are trying to do though? Not have any Pacers fans there. Like if you looked on the TV, bro, you barely seen any. I mean, they were there, barely seen them. But what was cool, man, was the Pacers they flew everybody out that worked. Flew everybody out to that game and put them in seats for those for the 2 games.
Really?
Yeah. They were like all the way at the top though, which I mean, but like the Pacers paid for it all. They flew them all out there, out to Oklahoma, and they got to watch the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty damn cool, man.
Yeah, watching that, seeing the video of the watch party at the stadium was crazy. Like everybody went lit everybody got lit when Tyrese hit that clutch shot.
Oh, dude, downtown was popping.
Oh, I bet, dude. I bet there was people falling over drunk. But
this is big for Indiana, man. It's big, man. It's major. Like, just imagine if we win, the Fever win, Colts win.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
That would be crazy, though. Look, you know what? We're going to have to get Peyton Manning out of retirement, bring him back. He going to win a Super Bowl, bro.
Man, he don't want nothing to do with Indianapolis, bro. He's like, look, man. I think they're going to tank, though, to get Arch Manning.
That would be wild.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be crazy. Yeah, that would be crazy.
Rest in peace, Jim Irsay.
Yeah.
Who's going to be running the show?
R.I.P. Jim Irsay, yep.
Who's going to be running the show? Is his daughter or what? Because I know his daughter.
I bet you his daughter's going to take over. Yep.
Shout out to Indianapolis, all right?
Yeah, shout out to Indianapolis. Shout out to Fort Wayne. Shout out to Tampa Bay. Shout out to Marion, Indiana. Shout out to Columbus, Indiana. We appreciate y'all. for tuning in. And
I also want to shout out Mercer County and Hawk Racing too. My boy Zach Hawk out there, late model series. Shout out to you in the Hawk Farms, baby.
heck
Future dubs coming soon. Shouting y'all out.
Heck yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Tip-Offs and Kickoffs podcast. We will catch you next time.